Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. And so you know what that means. That means there's more updates here. And this time it's coming from the New Orleans Saints here. There was a reason why the Saints were busy looking during the trade deadline to try to get a receiver. And ultimately, that did not come into fruition, but they did their due diligence to try to find someone to come in. And part of that reason has to do with this statement that has just been released by Saints wide receiver Michael Thomas, who is now out for the season with his ankle injury. Of course, he had not played, and so he was trying to rehab, but I'll go ahead and go through what he says here. And so he goes on to say, and I'll see if I can blow this up a little bit so you guys can see it as well. He says I've always been a man of faith, and these past few months my faith has truly been tested. As many of you know, early last season, he says he injured his ankle and worked extremely hard over the next few months to get back in time to finish the season. Unfortunately, the rehab didn't go as planned, and earlier this offseason, it was apparent that he would need to have a procedure to repair the injury. Since then, he says the team and himself, they've worked diligently day and night to rehab and get him on the field. But he says, unfortunately, there has been another small setback, which we will have to address, he says. And he says, to his displeasure, he would not be able to make it back in time for the season, but will do everything in his power to get back to the player that he's always been. He says he knows that God doesn't make mistakes, so he will continue to follow his path and can't wait to be back on the field in front of his best fans on the planet. And so there you have it. Michael Thomas himself with that quote. So, yeah, he's out for the season with an ankle injury, so definitely not the news that you want to hear if you're a Saints fan. If you're someone in fantasy football that was rostering Michael Thomas, safe to say it's a good time to go ahead and let him go at this point. So on your fantasy football team. So, yeah, but definitely going to be hoping the best for Michael Thomas in his recovery. I know it's tough for him right now, but certainly hoping that when we do see Michael Thomas back out there again, he looks closer to the Michael Thomas that we used to know and love out there on the field. But, of course, we'll continue to see how that rehab goes and wish him the best. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in for this video. Make sure you guys leave a thumbs up button as well as also subscribe to the channel. If you're someone that's not subscribed to the channel, I appreciate you guys and all the support here. I drop a lot of sports content, do a lot of play-by-plays, all that stuff. So definitely make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. And with that being said, thank you guys so much and see you guys next video.